And I welcome you back to the Debrick channel, and tonight we are talking about Lake Mead. We are going to be talking about the Hoover Dam in detail today, and we're also going to talk about Las Vegas. What would happen if the Hoover Dam stopped producing power and went to inactive pool or partially inactive pool? I have everything you need to know. If you think this video is worthy of a subscribe and a like at the end of the video, please consider doing that at the end of the video, because I generally forget. So, with that being said, we are going to roll out to Lake Mead and we are going to see what is going on. As we roll out to Lake Mead water level, the current water level at Lake Mead is 1,062.27 feet MSL, Sunday, March 27, 2022, 3 p.m. The level is 166.73 feet, below full pool of 1,229. Changes since yesterday, it dropped another 0.11 feet, and this thing has been on a downhill slide since March 1st. This thing has gone from 166 to 162, so it's lost 4 feet in the last 27 days, and that is crazy. We will continue to watch this go down, and you got to remember, every time the lake goes down 1 foot, it loses 6 megawatts of power, and I have some more information on that coming up here in a bit. So Lake Mead's total water release so far for 2022 has been 3,801,334 acre feet. This is 42.24% of the minimum required release of 9 million acre feet. Now upstream at Lake Powell, they only have to release 7.5 million, but at Lake Mead, they still have to release 9 million, and they've almost released 4 million already. And it's really gone downhill in the last 27 days. Here's some staggering information that might make you go, wow, I can't believe that. So the lake loses 6 megawatts of power every time it goes down 1 foot. Well, the lake has come down 22.11 feet from 1 year ago from today. And at the high for the year, the lake is down 5.64 feet from the high. So in the last year, the lake has actually lost 44 megawatts of power. Crazy. Here's something that's a little more staggering. March 27, 2012, the lake was at 1,130.18 feet. So the lake has actually fallen since then. If you take 1,130.18 and you minus 1,062.27, that equals 67.91 feet. So we'll just say 68 feet just to round it up just a bit. That means the lake has lost 408 megawatts of power since 2012. Let that sink in. And that's just money down the drain, not to mention the lake continues to fall. Now, there's 17 turbines at the lake, and the 12 original turbines can only go down to 1,050, and we currently stand at 1,062.27 feet. That means we are 12.27 feet away from the lake going to partial inactive pool. So once the lake gets down to 1,050, it will lose 12 turbines. So let that sink in, 12. Now, at Lake Mead, the October projections indicate that Lake Mead will be at an elevation of 1,050.63 feet at the end of the calendar year in 2022. The end of the calendar year is September 30th. Tier 2 shortage elevation threshold of 1,050, recent analysis indicates that approximately a 16% chance that a tier 2 shortage condition in 2023. Now, if things don't improve soon, it will definitely be at a tier 2 by the end of summer, and with these long-range forecasts coming up, it ain't looking good. It's not looking good at all. So a tier 2 is triggered if Lake Mead falls below 1,050, which we are really close. We are less than 12 feet away, in which case Arizona must cut 400,000 acre feet. So if you live down in Arizona, I'd be worried about this. Finally, if tier 3 is triggered, if Lake Mead falls below 1,025, in which case Arizona must cut its river supply by 480,000 acre feet. The likelihood of a tier 3 shortage has drastically increased since the original DCP was created in 2007, and they didn't think for a second in 2007 that this would ever happen. But here we are, and we're staring it right in the face. And furthermore, Las Vegas wins again. Las Vegas puts water back into Lake Mead year after year, and this is how. They suck water from Lake Mead, and they actually have water all the way at the very bottom as they put that big tunnel in, but they also, when they're done with it, they recycle it, and it goes back into Lake Mead, so therefore it's like a deposit back into the lake, and therefore they don't get charged near as much as all these other states downriver. We are in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in big trouble. We could be be facing this by the end of summer, so you better get the word out as soon as possible. This is not a very good situation, and Vegas will be the last people to lose water. California will have to lose water at some point in time as well. Arizona, if you live in Phoenix, if you live in a farm out there, I really feel bad for you, honestly. There are some people on my channel that go, oh, Las Vegas will go dark. No, Las Vegas will not go dark. Only a certain percentage of power that's produced at the Hoover Dam actually goes to Vegas. The majority of it goes to California and cities like Phoenix. Arizona and part of California, there's like 3 million people that use the power from the Hoover Dam, and those people will be in trouble, not so much Vegas. Vegas actually runs off of solar, natural gas. We have that. Vegas will not go dark. So when it comes to the question, will Vegas go dark? Absolutely not. That will never happen as far as that goes, but the lake will definitely fall further and further with Lake Powell continuing to fall. Now let's go see if Lake Powell has started to come up yet. I believe that it probably has not. And here we are at Lake Powell. The water level is at 3,523.61 feet MSL, and this thing continues to fall even further. Saturday, March 26, 2022 at 12 a.m. the level is 167.39 feet, and this is your new record as it continues to drop over and over. The level is 176.39 feet below full pool at 3,700, and changes since yesterday 0.10 feet. And wow, this thing continues to go down every single day, and it was at 325. We lost another 2 feet since the video I made where we had the 35-foot buffer, so now we're roughly around 33 feet. Expecting a big bump from the snowpack. The snowpack ain't above normal by any stretch of the imagination this year, so I can't see it coming up more than it did last year because it was roughly around the same, and it only come up from May 28th. As you can see here, it was at 563 and it come up to 561, so it only bumped up a foot. Just don't see it bumping up a whole lot. Now we will see, time will tell. Let's go check out the weather if you guys are interested in that, and we'll see what is going on. There is some good news. There is some rain coming over here. Down here northeast of Cortez, 1.49, Aspen 1.55. You have Steamboat Springs up here, 138. You have some precipitation coming up here, 0.85. Is this new snow? Sure seems to be. Yes, it is. So this is the next 10 days. 14 inches down here. You got a nice swath of 17 inches. So maybe it'll be a wet spring. Time will tell. According to the long range, it's just not going to happen. I don't have a whole lot tonight. I did want to talk about Lake Mead and Lake Powell tonight. That is all I have for tonight. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one. God bless.